Hello viewer, thank you for joining me today. I'm Dave, the Fugly Vapor, as you can see, and today we were taking a look at the Ivogo Onslaught, which is a clone. So without further ado, we'll go down on the desk, I'll show what's in the box, put a build on it, hopefully, wick it up, juice it up, come back up, talk about it some more, give you my final thoughts. So I'll see you on the desk in just a sec. Right, so there's the box it comes in. It's not so terribly exciting. Onslaught on that side, Ivogo there, Onslaught on that side, Ivogo there. And on the back we've got a little bit of Ivogo, more healthy life, efficient quality service, blah blah blah, thank you for vaping. Website, not for under 18, it's not for pregnant women, blah blah blah. QR code. That's the packaging. But the box for a clone is quite a sturdy cardboard box. We've got yeah, some white stuff in a packet. We've got 3 O-rings and a screwdriver and some pieces of wire of some description that won't be being used very quickly, if at all. And then we have in the box we have the RDA and choice of black AFC ring or brass or copper. So I'll stick with the black, find a mod to stick this on so I can take the thing to pieces for you. Before I do that, just to show you if I can get a bit close. Right, it says there Cyware or Cywar Onslaught at the bottom, drop that, and it also says Cywar on the other side. On the bottom it says Cywar Fabrications with a alleged serial number. That 510 pin I think is stainless steel. No, it's not, it's full. I think it's silver plated actually. Let's just try and get this thing off. I'm pretty sure the centre post is copper. Let me have a look. Centre post looks to be copper. Dirty copper, but it's copper. And as you can see, yes, you've got 4 posts in a nice little, try and get a pattern, and I'm going to attempt to put 3 coils on this thing. You can, I'll just show this AFC ring. Right, if you look on here on the top cap, you've got one little hole by itself. If you put that, one of those air holes on that single hole, you will end up with like that. So you've got one single air hole there, nothing there, nothing there. That's your single airflow option. If you put it on the smaller of the 2 slots, got a small one there and a bigger one there, if you put one of these on that smaller of the 2 slots, that gives you air hole there, air hole there. What's happening? What's happening, man? Air hole there, air hole there, there we go. I thought I was cracking up then. So one there, nothing there, one there. That's your dual coil option, and obviously if you put it onto the larger one, or the largest of the 3 holes, you've got one there, one there, one there. So So that's where I'll leave it, as we're going to be going for 3 coils. And obviously those rings are interchangeable, so swap that over there. So like I said, what I'm going to attempt to do, I'll probably be completely bonkers, but I'm going to attempt to keep it in focus as well, and I'm going to attempt to keep it on camera. That'll be a first, fugly. So right, now before I start to coil it, if you see in the center post there's a slot in each one of those little facets. Come along, come along. Right, each one of those sides on that center post has got a slot in it. So what we're aiming to do with our coils is we're going to be going left on the post and then one in the middle, and we're trying to go for a straight through the middle with each of the middle ones. So middle there, come round to this one, middle there, round to this one, middle there. Okay, so I've already undone the screws for a little bit of a head start, and I have got on here, I've already pre-wound 3.5 millimeter cancel, 9 wraps on each. So without further ado, I'll check the first one, and I've found that if you take the longer of the 2 arms, the longer of the 2, which in this case is on my right, put that through the center one. Just put my eyes on so I can see what I'm doing. That will speed things along a little bit as well. Right, so we want to go, get it in focus, fugly. Okay, so through the middle, straight through the middle and into the left hand post there. Grab my screwdriver for a second just to hold that there. No, I don't give up brand sacks, but you think I did. That's why the traffic is there sometimes. So that's just going to pinch the negative post up just quickly. I'm doing 3 coils because, as you guys who've watched me coil before, you'll see if I can coil this, put 3 coils on this, anybody can. So that's the first one. Second one, we're going to go through the middle, straight through the middle. Come on, fugly. Straight through the middle, flow. Straight through the middle into there. Put that in there for now. Pinch up the negative terminal just to hold it kind of in place till we've got all the middle ones in. That'll do for now. I'll tidy these up in a second, obviously, and then the final one, this could be fun. This is when it starts to get a little challenging. Getting 2 in's not a major bind, but getting the 3rd one in is a bit of a pain. However, what I am going to do is take that one out of there for a second and try and get that wire over the top of that other coil, but it's better if it's over the top for a trimming point of view. Come on, out you come, fella. Right, so push him down for now, just for a minute. Sort him out in a second. And if I can get this one over the top, put straight through the middle. Come on, you damn swine bag. It's a little fiddly. If you've got no patience, you don't want to be buying this RDA, because it does want a little bit of patience and a little bit of perseverance, because it can be a bit of a pain in the dong. But if you stick at it, once you've got it coiled up, wicked up, it's a pretty damn good vape, to be honest. So put that in there. Pinch that up for now. And then the last one. We're going to go straight through, and hopefully, thanks computer, only every time, nothing if not consistent. Just trim that end off with the kink of it. Right, so straight through the middle. If I can get it to come over the top of that, I should be a happy boy. Come on. Come on. Up over there. That's it. That one. And go in there, like such. And there we've almost got 3 coils on. So tidy that up in a second. Just pinch that one up. I said I'll try and keep it on camera, go straight off camera. So there we have it. That one's pretty much where it needs to be honest. That one's there. Just twiddle it up a little bit. And then this one needs a bit of TLC to twiddle that one up. Right, one there, one there, one there. Looks kind of messy, but it'll get them kind of where we want them to be. So right, tweak those in a minute. Just tighten these screws up. Make sure we're all done up. probably the most challenging now is to get all these leads clipped off. So let's ping, shot to the heart. The outside ones are obviously easy. It's the puggers in the middle. That one's not too bad. I can see that one. I can see that one too. Come on. Boom. And then this one, if I move this coil a little bit out of the way, I should be able to get into there. Right, so that's 3 coils fitted in not very long for me. So as I said at the beginning, if I can coil this thing up, anybody can, because I've got no thumbs. My thumbs just don't work most of the time. So what I'm going to do is tweak these little boys. I think that's about where I want to be, so we'll give them a quick blast, see how what we're coming out at. I'm aiming at 0.3, 0.27 for now, but I'm sure that'll change between now and when we get it wicked up and juiced up. So just final quick check. 0.27, so let's give it a good old 32 watts. See how we come. Not looking too shabby, ugly. I'll try and get these somewhere in line with the holes. Thanks, phone. That's all working today, isn't it? Phone's going off. Computer's beeping at me. It's about where I want to be at this moment in time, to just make sure that's not touching that side wall. So Where's my tweezers? Where's my tweezers? Yeah, I took a perfectly good build off this to coil this for you guys. I hope you're going to give me a break. That one's still a bit slower than the other two. It's not looking too shabby. That's going to do for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that to cool down a bit. So I shall pause the video, get myself some cotton, put some of these tools away, and then come back and show you how I wick it, because it doesn't need very much cotton at all. So I'll see you back here in just a second. Right, viewer, I'm back. Coils are cooled down a bit now. I'm going to be using some of this native wicks. I bought it a little while ago and haven't used it yet, and as I can't find any Muji cotton, I thought I'd give this a spin. Now, you don't want a lot of wick in this. This is one of those RDAs where less is more. This is far too big. You only want about 1.5 centimetres, 2 centimetres for each coil, if that. You want to just basically put your wick just so it's touching the deck, just touching the deck with a slight curl on it. That's all. So just touching the deck, leaving that space underneath the coil. So I'm going to chop that off to there. I'm going to fold that underneath there like that. Another little piece of cotton. That's plenty, because I shall tease that into a length, twist one end, feed it through there, put it through the coil, feed that end around there and onto the deck with my cotton hook. A little bit of fluff on the outside there. Chop that off to there. Same thing again. Just tuck it underneath the end of the coil so it's just touching the deck. Third and final one. Piece of cotton, tease it into some kind of length. That's too much there. I really am going to just pare this out so it's is about as wide as the inside diameter of the coil, and just enough to just go through. So put that on the deck. Put a little bit through there. Chop that off there. Tuck that in there. And there we are, wicked. So we'll get a little bit of juice. What should we have? Let's have some creamery. So yes. So I shall wick this up. Oh, I won't. I'll juice it up. Yeah, Fugly and his words getting out. Shame. Poor old Fugly. He's an old geezer. So, there. Put some in there. That's 0.3 now. I'm happy. We go. So we'll go back up top, give it a vape, give you my final thoughts. I'll see you up top in a sec. Right viewer, I'm going to start this off on 55 watts, which is, as you can see, or maybe not, you can't see, stupid bloody camera. Right, 55 watts, 4.06 volts, 0.3 coil. Here we go. As you can see, vapour's good, taste is good. This is a good little dripper for taste, got to say. Take it up to 65. .65 watts is 4.42. Shall I even bother? Yeah. 65 watts, 4.42 volts. There you go. Almost taste that like it's in your mouth. Well, it is in your mouth, but you know what I mean. If you've not tried creamery, it's a cream, strawberries, cream and cream with some more cream on. So it's very nice and it tastes very thick on this here dripper. Let's go up to 75 then. 75, we're still under 5 volts. 75 watts is 4.74 volts. It's as dense as you like, and the flavour is still spot on. that is a little warm for me, but I will go to 80 watts if we can't hit the 5 volts mark. No. Okay, 5 volts, we've got a 5 volts, which is 83.2, 83.2 watts. This is going to be too warm for me, so it's going to be a very short pull. 83.2, 5 volts. How much thicker you'd want it than that? That's it. That is the Onslaught clone by Ivogo, triple coil, 0.3. And it's all right. Cons, I suppose, if you've got sausage fingers and knackered thumbs like me, coiling it is tricky. It's fiddly, but as you see, it can be done. If me with these dodgy things can do it on camera, and you can see me do it on camera, then if you're young and got nice nimble fingers, it'll be a breeze. Once you get the hang of it, it's okay. Took me a while, but yeah, it's a good vape. If you can stick with it, it's a good vape. So I'll knock this back down to 65. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've enjoyed it, leave me a like down there, subscribe up there or down there or whatever. That'd be great. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a good day. More importantly, have yourselves a good vape, and I'll see you guys in the next one.